Alright, welcome to this class. In this class, I'm going to be showing you how you can create background effects like the one you're seeing here on the screen. Now, most of you have always asked me, how do you come about your backgrounds? How do you create backgrounds that has dotted effect as this one? Now, I'm going to be showing you how I create this. First of all, it's possible you achieve this kind of designs, this kind of background designs in both Photoshop and CorelDraw. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you how you can achieve it in CorelDraw. Then I will move on to Photoshop. So let's get to work. This is my CorelDraw, which is already launched. The first thing I will be doing is I will have to draw a square to cover this workspace. Now, for me to do that, I will double click on my rectangle tool. I have to double click on it. Alright, we already have a square on the workspace, which is our printable page. Alright, so Ctrl Z to bring it back, Ctrl Z to bring it back. Now I'm going to be removing the outline by right clicking on this or here, right click. So the next thing I will do, I will add color to it. This is how you feel with color. I know these are the basics of CorelDraw, which you have learned before now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing to have this kind of effect, is to draw a line. This is CorelDraw, mind you, this is CorelDraw. So I'm going to be drawing a line. Now what I will do is this. I will go to my line style and take dotted lines. You get? So I will take dotted lines. You can increase the outline if you want to. I will take dotted lines. Then I'm going to be duplicating. I will click on carry my lines. Then I have to right click to duplicate. Then for me to repeat this process, I'm going to be using my Control key plus my arrow, letter arrow on my keyboard. Control arrow to repeat this process. Don't mind it if the whole stuff is bending, don't mind it. Then the next thing I will do is I'm going to select everything and hit C on my keyboard. Right, so all of them are now centralized. I can group them and power clip them inside of this rectangle. Okay, the object selected is invalid. Yes, let me take this. Okay, let me move these stuffs down. Then I have to create more space to do that. All right, so to properly place it there, you have to hit Control P. Sorry, P, not Control P. Have to just hit P on your keyboard. All right, so we have this effect. Notice these are outlines, so you can't fill outlines with color. You have to right click on any color you are changing them to. All right, we can go inside this workspace now by holding down our control and double clicking on this rectangle. All right, so we are inside. When you are done with what you are doing, click on finish editing content and go back. So we have this. You can change this color to any color by right clicking on any color. You get? So you have this is the effect we have there. Now if you want to reduce the opacity, you can do that by taking your transparency tool and taking uniform transparency. You see, this is the effect you have on this background. So you can change the color of your background and also get what you're looking for. All right, so I think this is it. So that's how I achieve that background effect. I can decide to duplicate this and rotate this 90 degrees to have a kind of a matte feel. You can see 90 degrees. All right, so select all together and hit Control and hit C on your keyboard, not Control. All right, so this is another effect. You can see this is another effect. This is another effect background. You can use this for your designs. Now let's go to Photoshop and let me show you how I achieve that. Now this is your Photoshop. Now first of all, you want to change the color of this white space, which is your what? Your printable page. Now let me choose a color from here. You can either choose a color from here, or you come here to choose your color. You get? Come here to choose your color. Now to fill this place with color, you have to hold down your alternate key on your keyboard and hit backspace. All right, so that is it. So for me to have this effect now on this background, what I will do is I will take my rectangle tool, which is here. You right click for it to come out. It's not like CorelDraw that you click. This one you right click. Then I'll have to draw my rectangle across my printable page. Now these properties are going to appear. You can see that this rectangle I just drew now is the same color with the background, so you can change it. You get? Now this time around, I am not using color fill. This is no fill, this is no color, this is your color, then solid color, this is your gradient, and this is your pattern. What I'm using is pattern, so click on pattern and choose pattern. Now this is the pattern I used. You can see the dotted line, the dotted background there. You can choose any of these patterns to get that that feel. You get? So I'm choosing this. What I will do here is I'm come here. I will use either overlay. You see it? Overlay is giving us a very perfect blend. You can see the dotted line on the pink background, or you can use any other function here. Please note where I am clicking. I'm actually using the blend modes. You get? So you can see this color bond under layers. You get? So you can see the effect. So this is how you create that effect. You can create multiple background styles that you can use in your designs. So you can either use your CorelDraw, or use your Photoshop to achieve this. So this is how I achieve this kind of backgrounds. You get? This is how I achieve this kind of dotted backgrounds. And most times I place these dotted backgrounds on top of my entire designs. You get? To give it another texture. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next class. Bye bye.